This is a video review of the Transformers Studio Series KSI boss from the Transformers Age of Extinction movie. So I picked this guy up at my local Target for 50 bucks if I'm not mistaken. He's just a straight up repaint of this guy. I really like this guy. So when I saw him, how shiny and well painted he was, I was really excited. Though I did have my hesitation because I also own this guy, and if you own this guy, you'd know he suffers from a lot of mold degradation. Figure wise, I think in terms of sculpt and quality of the joints and the transformation, this guy still better. But in terms of look and feel, this guy surpasses both Thundercracker and Nitro. So anyway, enough of the rant. Let's go take a look at the box, what's inside the box, and then let's take a closer look at the figure. Okay, so starting with the box, this is the same standard Studio Series box that we've gotten. There is a nice image of KSI boss here, although he does look a bit more like Nitro than KSI boss, so I don't know. This side shows zoom in image of Nitro. He is number 43 in the line. Same image here, although he's not an Autobot. And at the back is an image of Nitro in his robot and jet mode. Oh, sorry, KSI boss. And the bio says commanded by Galvatron, the KSI boss prototypes invade the city in pursuit of the seed. So the other figure in the wave is Long Haul, which I think I reviewed already. Okay, as with other Studio Series figures, he comes with this base, and this is basically the Hong Kong, the Hong Kong battle scene, where I think we saw 5 or 6 KSI bosses got killed off. Of course, you can put KSI boss there, although the backpack tends to push it back. Not a bad looking display stand. He also comes with this nice set of instructions, which is clear enough, I guess. Although we've seen this guy's transformation 2 times already, so this is pretty straightforward. Okay, so since we've seen this mold, well, this is the 3rd time we've seen this mold, I thought we'd focus on the differences between the 3 molds. Well, these 2 guys, they're just mainly the base color, the plastic. This guy's heavily painted silver. Also, while the minor details here and here are black, the choice of gray here is good because, well, if you look closely here, I mean, the black drowns out a lot of the detail. The details there, but they're pretty drowned out. You'll see it in the head as well. See, well, you can see the eye and nothing much else. See here, with the gray plastic, you can see a lot of the molded detail. You even see it in the face there. See how it's exposed. It's nice. The other thing is, like, the choice of colors. Here you can barely see a lot of the detail on the chest. They chose to paint those circles gold here, so you wouldn't even notice that here or here. Here it's highlighted. They even chose to paint those 2 blue dots there, which is also nice. So I mean, it distinguishes one mold over the other, I guess. This one is not too bad as well. Now from this side, you can see how here's just black painted on the gray. This is just a blue plastic. The choice of painting it silver actually brings out a lot of the panel lining. It almost looks like it's panel lined even if it isn't. Just nice. So from the back, and the all don't look nice at the back. Now the one thing I'd like to say about the black plastic, other one, see how it's hollow, but it's not very noticeable. This one is also hollow, but I didn't even notice until now it's hollow. Now, since the gray brings out the detail, it also brings out the hollowness, which is bad. But the good thing though is all the hollowness you can only see from the back, so it's not too bad. Now, in terms of posability, this is on a ball joint. Of course, this is a Titan Master type port, so you can replace it with any of your standard Titan Masters if you wanted to. You've seen it before. This arm is on a swivel, go all the way around, out. This is a joint that you can use if you need. Swivel up at the upper elbow, 90-degree bend. This arm moves in and out. No waist. Legs can go that much up, that much forward, that much back. Knee joint 90 degrees, a little bit high. Swivel at the top of the waist. And the feet go forward and back, no ankle tilt. So it's not siege level posability, but it's good enough. Now just to compare him with some deluxes, that's him with Siege Sideswipe, and that's him with Studio Series Drift. And just in case you collect Marvel Legends, here he is with McFarlane Pizza Spidey. Now, for transformation, this is the one big gripe I have with this guy. His transformation is a bit finicky. I'd say transformation of this guy is better than this guy, but worse compared to this guy. This guy transformation is very smooth. This guy, however, and more so this guy, suffers a lot of mold degradation, which prevents the smoothness of transformation. But anyway, let's go through it. So first of all, you don't have to remove the head. Let's just keep it on, see what happens. Push this back, fold that in, fold this thing in, make sure you guide it in, down, do the same here, and then cover it up. And fold it in together. Now, this part of the leg, you split the legs first. Split the legs. Fold that out. This part you untap from the shoulder. Push down to the crotch area. This top part of the head you fold forward and you pull up like that. You can choose to turn it around or not, doesn't really matter. This other arm you push to the back. Okay, now for the front, you position it forward as such. Now let's leave that for now. Let's remove these missile pods from the shoulders. Now on mine, this wing tends to pop out. I don't know what's specific with that wing. The other one seems fine. Oh, see, popped out already. Let's fix this other wing first. So open that part of the wing, lift it up, and then unfold it. See, this one is fine, it's sturdy. Don't know why the other one isn't. And then peg that in, fold this up. Now while this is off, let's just unfold it. unfold it, peg that in, fold it up. Now we can peg that back in here. Now fold that out, rotate that in, do the same here, fold that down, rotate it, fold that in, now fold that down. Now let's just put it all together. This one you're supposed to compress in like that. This tail is supposed to push it down and make sure that peg over there slots into that hole. You know that the other hand is positioned properly when that peg is aligned to that hole. That's it. Now you're supposed to, this entire silver piece here will overlap with that, so you're supposed to finagle this in. See that triangle supposed to align, that point is supposed to align to that point. You know it's aligned properly if it goes like that. And this hole goes into that, that peg goes into that hole. So okay, sit. Do the same for the other leg, exactly the same. Point goes there, peg goes in there. Not a nice sound. Now fold this down. When you fold that down, that peg goes into that hole, and that peg goes into that slot there. Okay. Assuming everything's aligned properly, it should go in, no issues. Thank you, mold degradation. Okay, so for transformation, we begin with the fold that in. These two things you guide into the back of the hand. It does catch, so just guide it in, and then close this thing up. We will peg at the tip there. Split the legs. Fold this leg up. This will allow you to pull the hand with the cockpit down. Here you go. And then pull these shoulder things up and fold the head up. Or you then push the other hand up and over. So like so. Okay, now to fix the wings, let's just remove these two. Let's fix the wings. So fold that out, lift this silver up. You don't pop it out. Lift it up just enough to allow you to unfold, although popping it out allows you the clearance as well if you want it. Just pop that back in. Just on a friction hinge, so it's okay. There you go. Do the rest, the same for the other wing. This one is a bit worse. It tends to pop off the hinge. See, this one is very loose. Pull that out. Okay. Now that that's done, friction doing is down. Now that slot, that peg will go into that slot there. So just rotate this tilt forward. Oh, now it popped out. And peg that into the slot. Fold this a bit up, give you a bit clearance. We'll fix that later. Press that together. Now for the feet, orient it that way and rotate it around. Fold that down and rotate it to the side. Do the same with the other one. Now this is where the mold degradation comes into play. So the main thing you need to do is get that point there, and then get that peg into that hole, and then get that peg into that slot. So this step is very simple with the nitro mold. I don't know why, for the life of me, it's very hard on this one. Just mold degradation comes into play, and yeah. Makes it very hard. Peg that in, peg that in, peg that wing in. Okay. Do the same for the other side. And that one is also mold degradation. Just peg it in. Just give me a minute. Okay, there you go. Yep. Push that back in. Now it's just a matter of pegging the missiles to the wing. Peg the missile into the wing. Peg, there you go. They have KSI boss in his jet mode. Now let's bring in, yep, let's bring out that landing gear, and let's bring in the other two. So here is Thundercracker, and here is Nitro. So you know how I said this guy suffers the most in terms of mold degradation. I take it back. This guy is the worst to transform. I transformed this guy in like 2 minutes. Probably spent 3 times as much doing this guy. It's just annoying. Anyway, enough of that. Let's compare the 3 jets. So what this guy suffers in terms of transformation, it makes up for in terms of the look and feel. I mean, if you want one for display purposes, this is the one to get. So comparing him with Nitro, so how this guy is extremely plain, this guy's silver paint just brings out a lot of the details. It's nice. Clear plastic, cockpit, black, nice. Comparing to this guy, of course this guy was painted to look like Thundercracker, so there's these red and white highlights, which is also nice. I don't know why they chose to use this gray plastic there. It's just, you know, blatantly ugly. They could have put the blue plastic, disregarded the paint, and it still would have been looking a lot better. But anyway, see how that look. It's nice. Underneath, they're basically the same. Folded up robot. Now focusing on this guy. It's really nice, really sleek jet mode. Aside from the transformation, I can't really complain too much. Really look how I really like how this guy looks. Still have the working, functioning landing gear. So, and if you use a different Titan Master, you can remove that head, and this thing actually opens up. Same gimmick as the other versions of this mode. I can actually pull that out. Hang on. You really have to dig a nail into that and open it up. So it's the same function that you have with the other 2 versions of the mold. All in all, they really look good together, in my opinion. Now I guess the only thing left to ask is, should you be getting this guy? Now, if you ask me, I'm a bit 50-50. If you haven't gotten this guy yet, or even this guy, then yeah, maybe, yeah, I think he's a good pick. I mean, if you don't mind the finicky transformation, if you have those 2 guys already, maybe not. Yeah, it's just not that good of a figure compared to those 2 guys. That being said, I'll keep this guy in robot mode, and I'm not gonna transform in jet mode ever again. And with that purpose, I mean, the look, the silver paint and everything just brings out a lot of the details, this guy. So I don't mind getting this just to keep him in robot mode. Now, otherwise, you'll be content with just this guy, I think. So anyway, that's the review. So if you like the review, please do leave a like, leave a comment, do subscribe, and this has been Grim Trigger, and this has been a review of KSI Boss with special appearance from Nitro and Thundercracker. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.